This is my life. To everyone else, I get up every morning, go to school, come home, do homework, check my phone, and go to sleep. To everyone else, it seems like a normal routine. To me, I'm trapped in an endless cycle full of pain. To me, I wake up with dread knowing that I have yet another long day at school. I reluctantly push myself to go, holding on to the small amount of positives present in my life. I go to class every day and deal with utmost loneliness and hatred to the situation around me. I come home finally and struggle to find motivation to do anything except curl up in my bed and go on my phone or watch TV. My parents are even concerned about me. They think I'm wasting my life and choosing to be lazy, but what they don't understand is how emotionally drained I am. Emotionally drained to the point where I don't want to do anything. I sleep, I wake up, I go through the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Why, you might ask, do I feel horrible every day? Because I am a victim of bullying. I am a victim of social isolation, rumors, and cyberbullying. But what even is bullying? Was I a victim of bullying? According to dictionary.com, a bully is someone who uses superior strength or influence to intimidate someone, typically to force him or her to do what one wants. According to millions of stories around the world, a bully is someone who hurts you over and over, someone who makes a significant negative impact in your life. In my case, someone who I used to call my best friend decided to stop being my best friend. She decided to ignore me, cut all ties with me, and turn other people against me. More and more people would find out some false tale about me. More and more people began to hate me. I'm ready to go. I guess I could be called lucky by some because I did have one person. One forever friend who always stayed by my side no matter what the truth was. This one person wasn't focused on if I was who my peers said I was. This one person was focused on how they treated me wrong, how they made me feel miserable and forced me into silence and loneliness. I found my only happiness with her. If we were together, everything would disappear. This twisted experience allowed me to find the one true friend who I knew would always be there for me. I found my strength in her, and not everybody gets that lucky. But it felt like every moment there was something new, something worse. I'd reconnect to someone who no longer went to my school and discover they even knew. I'd find out about FaceTime calls full of gossip and bullying behind my back with people I once called my friends. I'd trust someone with the most vulnerable details of what I was going through and later see a picture of them hanging out with my bully, with the person I told them about. This happened more times than I can count, and this felt like betrayal. How could someone listen to me talk about all the horrible things happening to me and then do something like that? It made me question if they just disregarded everything I told them or if they didn't care. All I wanted was for people to realize how much they were hurting me. One night, after months and months that felt like forever, I decided to confront the bully. I did it over text, and I admit I should have done it in person, but I wanted it to be over right then. I knew I had to stand up for myself. I wanted to respectfully tell her how she made me feel and ask her to stop. I thought this would work. It didn't. She attacked me through social media, and so did her other friends. It was so horrible, and that was the first time I'd felt completely powerless. Completely and utterly helpless. They were in control, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. No amount of confrontation would make them apologize. People can bully others because of so many different reasons. Reasons such as wanting to feel powerful, wanting to appear cool, wanting to feel in control, wanting to come off strong, seeing it as a joke, and so many more. Too many to count. In my case, I don't know why my ex-best friend would decide to end everything. after everything I'd done for her, after all I had known about her, and after everything I'd been there through for her. I don't think I will ever know why she had the motivation to do what she did. But finally, after what seemed like eternity, the school year did come to a close. I was going to a new school next year. I'd be able to start over and move on from the scars I'd been left with. The summer was the first time I was able to feel happy again. I was able to surround myself with people who made me feel great and forget about anything I'd been through. But I had good and bad days. Some days I'd feel angry at everyone for hurting me and angry at myself for letting it get to me. I'd feel confused and lost and lonely, and I'd crave the feeling of having people who loved you. But like everything else, I made it through the summer and I did start again. At first it was hard. I was still lonely and I barely knew anyone at my new school. But the days went on and I began to build friendships. I began to wake up without the feeling of dread coursing through me. I began to feel truly happy. So that's what's brought me to where I am today. Sitting in my new English class, writing my story as an essay, surrounded by new faces, friends, and teachers. I still struggle from time to time, like every person. But I don't want to forever keep this story to myself. I don't want to hold on to this experience forever. I want other people to know. I want to make people understand, or at least try to understand. I want people to make a change when things like this happen. I want people to stop hurting others, to stop jumping to conclusions, to stop spreading rumors or gossiping behind people's backs. I want people to stand up, because if our society continues down the same silent road, nothing is going to change. As Elie Wiesel, a Holocaust survivor, once said, "We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented." You must stand up. We must stand up. Our society must stand up. And that is the only way to prevent bullying. And with that said, people can make it through. Be the person to make a change.